Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I would like to thank everyone who is here tonight to appreciate our Burmese art. I think it's very well opportunity to have Burmese exhibition in here, because even though we have done many exhibitions around Asia, for me it's really hard to get a visa to come here. But finally, I got a visa and I'm glad to be here tonight. So, and yes, and I want to tell a little bit about Burmese. Like Andrew said, we have cut out of the international art wall for a long time. So most of the artists in Myanmar, they've been doing traditional art for a long time. But in the last 5 or 7 years ago, we have started connect with the internet and we got a book from internationally. So especially the young generation, they start knowing about the international art and the modern and contemporary art. So some artists in Myanmar, including me, we started changing a little bit about our traditional to become a more contemporary. So, but we stay based on Myanmar traditional things like the daily life and the culture and religion, something like that. Currently in Myanmar artists, they are trying to base their individual style and individual kind of subject. And before you will see the painting is almost the same. You never know who is who. But without seeing the sign, so you always have to see the sign of this is the artist, this line, this is another one. So, but in these days, the artists have to create their own style, and so if you can tell the artist's name without seeing the sign. So in this exhibition also you will see the artists with totally different style and totally different techniques. So, and I want to tell a little bit about the portrait competition with my Aung San Suu Kyi portrait. It was, for me, and the day she was escaped from her arrest is the same day with my son born. So the people talking about Aung San Suu Kyi, and I'm also feeling happy about my son. At the same feeling, emotion I got that. And for the new generation, like 10 or 9 years age, they know Aung San Suu Kyi. Now she is free, but they don't know who is her father. So she was not appear on the news for a long time. So for new generation, they don't know about him. So I want to try to connect a little bit about Aung San Suu Kyi and her father. That's why I just make her portrait in red, and then I make a stamp on her father, and I put the stamp on all over the canvas. So if you see close, you will see only her father's portrait on stamp, but a little far you will see her portrait. So, and
I have a copy of it here on my iPad. So just remind me later on this evening. I'll show you. I'll grab it and I'll walk around it. Anyways, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
yeah, it's kind of thing. And for me, it's kind of challenging to have a published show that's kind of painting before we haven't got a chance to have published show that's kind of portrait. So I'm thinking, for me, I want to make her portrait. Now I have no meaning behind the painting. So just want to connect with her father and her, and so. But I want to pass the censorship vote. But normally we have a censorship vote before we open the exhibition. So before the opening, they come and look at the painting, and if something is political, so they say, oh, it should be shown for the public. So for this one, I just, especially they focus on the title as well. For this one, I made the portrait, but for the title, I just say it's just a portrait. So when they come to the gallery and when they look at the painting and oh, why do you make red, and why do you make a portrait and so on, and I say no, I have no meaning behind the painting. It's just a portrait, So finally they say let it show. It's just a portrait. So I got a chance. This is the first time published exhibition of Aung San Suu Kyi, in Myanmar. So I'm very glad to have that chance in that. So I'm deeply thanks to Mr. Andrew and his family to have a chance, to be here and introduce Burmese art in Canada. So thank you very much and enjoy the art.
Just one one more thing, I would be remiss without thanking a few people who helped to bring this exhibition all together. To begin with, I would like to thank very much Khin Zaw from Ottawa, from the Canadian Friends of Burma, who supported our application to the Canadian government. I have a permit from John Baird, the Foreign Affairs Minister, to allow this exhibition to take place. We're hoping that we will be granted permits for future exhibitions by Burmese artists. And the support from the Canadian Friends of Burma was very instrumental in getting that approval from the Canadian government. Also Ron Hoffman, who's not here, but the ambassador to Thailand, who overturned the initial rejection of Khin Zaw Latt's, or helped to overturn the initial rejection and help us to get Khin Zaw Latt into the country, into Canada. So Ron Hoffman at the Thai-Canadian Embassy in Thailand. I'd also like to thank Jill Pattison, who would be very much like to be here. She's with the gallery in Burma, the River Gallery that I work with, and all the great people with that gallery, Miyame Hassan and the other group. I'd like to thank Layla, who is just amazing in this location. I love this space. Her staff are so friendly. The food is, I'm going to gain 10 pounds over the next 2 weeks, I know. I've already had 4 omelets. It's only Wednesday. I also would like to thank the speakers for the events, like Karen Connolly, I'm really looking forward to that, and Christoph Emmerich. Zaw, who is a very prominent member of the Burmese community here and who distributed this invitation to such a big group, and also Paul Copeland. I'm honored to have him here as well, who just got the Order of Canada for his work on Burma and with refugees as well. I'm sure I'm forgetting a few people. Joe Parley helped a lot. Colin Campbell helped a lot. Anyways, I just wanted to thank all of you, and especially you for coming tonight. So please take some time to talk with Khin Zaw Latt if you have a moment. Thank you to the distinguished guests as well for their attendance. I really appreciate it. And thank you for coming.
Naja Kuda Majri Genji, now you bring power. Suki no Akimino, the Sabasada, one to Suki Dada, Yegeji Bana Buddha, the Sawa, Wana Sida, Iga Waiva Manda Majima, Razagaluga Tula, Ida Waiva, Lida Yawa, Rewazani Aviture, Uda Wasam Wesiva, Sabasada, one to Suki Dada. Nabra Branigo Beda Nani Manjida Kadajila Ganji, Jarasana Mika Sanyana Manyasa Duga Mechia, Madaya Dania Buddha Mayusa Ika Buddha Muraki, Eva Misaba Buddha Manasa Bawaya Primana, Medancha Sabaloga Sami Manasa Bawaya Primana, Oda Noja Dirianja Asambada Virama Sapadang. Ida Nidino Asiano Yawata Savita Mido, Ida Nidia Rama Mida, Yara Mida Mau, Eda Nibeda Masina Wata Sina Sambano, Kamezunia Gina, Naija Nabasina Puna Redi, Idi Mizo Bagoa, Sama Sambudo, Veja Jana Sambano, Sugato, Loka, we do. Anodra Muriza Damasaradi, Sada Deva Mnusana Buddha Bhagava, Tuaga Nomo Adamo, Sadiko Akarigo, Hibaligo Banigo, Sajatamarida when you eat it. Sobdi Bano Bhagavado Savaga Sango, Ujubdi Bano Bhagavado Savaga Sango, Nyayabdi Bano Bhagavado Savaga Sango. Samaje Bidibano Bhagavado Savaga Sango, Yarija Janari Purisa Yugani Ada Purisa Bogala, Eza Bhagavado Savaga Sango, Ahuniyo, Bahuniyo, Daginiyo, Anjali Garniyo, Nodra Monjaketa, Loka Sadi, Eva Buddha Santana Damasanga Jabigo, Bayama Jamita Dawa, Loma, Zona Hesadi, Yandoni Medawa Mangalanja. Yo jamna bosuna sasado, Pamego dosibina aganda, Oda nubawina una samindu, Nandoni Medawa Mangalanja, Yo jamna bosuna sasado, Pamego dosibina aganda, Dhamma Vina Una Samindu, Yanoni Medawa Mangalanja, Yojamna Bosuna Sasado, Babengo Dosibina Aganda, Sangha Niva Vina Una Samindu, Oadu Saba Mangala Gandu Saba Devanda, Saba Buddha Niva Vina Saraswati Mohanduti, Oadu Saba Mangala Gandu Saba Devanda, Saba Dhamma Niva Vina Saraswati Mohanduti, Oadu Saba Mangala Gandu Saba Devanda, Saba Sangha Niva Vina Saraswati Mohanduti, Savidya Vijana Saba Rogo Vina Sadu, Mahadevo Nondraya Sukhi Dikha Yugobhava, Avivarana Sileta Nicha Uda Bajayino, Chadaro Dhamma Udandi, Ayuvano Sukham Balam. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May all of you